Hey, it's John, Close Enough Garage. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. So, see over my shoulder here, we got Black Betty in the shop. And solid old car, really cool. But Black Betty, right now, she's more like misbehaving. So I think she's got a bad master cylinder. And she definitely has a brake cylinder that's froze up. It's on order. The master cylinder has arrived. But here's the deal. Well, I'll show you. So there's an access panel. Hang on. There's an access panel underneath that. Right? But to get to that, out of the way and get to the access panel, you've got to take the accelerator pedal off. And then probably have to thread it over top the gear shift to get it all the way over to get the bolts and nuts on that side. Sorry about the fans, it's hot in here. So let's see, can we get to it under the hood? Oh. Let's see, that's it right there. See it right? I can't find it myself. It's right. There. There it is. See the square cap on it? There it is. Now on the back side of that comes in the brake pedal for the plunger. You can see single bowl into the splitter, right? So, hey, can I get to it from underneath? Well, let's go look. All right, so we're under here, and it's right I swear to goodness, you ever have a light that you've hated but you throw it away 3 times, but it's the only light you got, so you go back and get it? All the things we buy, never buy a good light. That's it right there. See the line coming out of it? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But to get that, well, it won't even focus, right? But to get that right there out of the splitter right there, follow that line with your eye. Follow it. There's the front of it. There's the bottom of it. There's the 2 bolts. That doesn't help me with the brake pedal. And to get this far, see that pan right there? And then that goes around the pitman arm. So you can't really get the pan out of your way. But it's out of the way far enough for me to look to say that doesn't help. So it looks like we're disassembling the interior. Because I don't want this car end up looking like this car. That's where we're at. Nothing easy. Stay tuned. Hang in there. Morning. John here, Close Enough Garage. Welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. It's early Saturday. It's going to be a hot one here today, so I thought I'd get a little bit of a jump on it. Not to mention that I've got lots to do. So you've seen in the videos that we're going to replace the master cylinder. The new master cylinder has came in, and I have got it bench bled. I've got the old master cylinder out. I've got the panels off the floor that you've seen in the previous part of the video, and so let's go in for a closer look. There's the two panels off the floor, and that's how they're pretty much orientated in the car. I will wire wheel these and paint them with POR. Paint over rust for the ones that don't know. And then probably going to put some kill mat on top of that just for the heat and noise in the cab. But we'll see how that goes. Now, looking in the car without those panels in there, actually, you know, it's in really good shape. Yeah, the battery box is under the seat. Nothing new. But see in there, well, maybe you can't see in there. You see in there, that's a clutch assembly. Now I'm going to clean all that up, wire wheel it, and probably just wire brush. I don't know where I can get a wheel in. Once I get the master cylinder back in, I'll take a little bit of time and detail this out, clean it up. Looks like I got the plug there is leaking, and just do a nut and bolts check, freshen everything up real quick. Let me see if I move the light. Nope, it's not helping. That needs to be repaired. That's, oh, that ain't nothing. Well, it is, because yeah, I can take that off, but it still ain't gonna get over the steering wheel. And then I plan on spraying it down with a crud cutter. If you're not familiar with crud cutter, it's a rust encapsulator. I'll spray that, let that soak and dry, and then paint that. And the next time we paint it, we'll have it off the frame. But that may even be for the next guy. Let me show you a little bit about the crud cutter after it dries. This is crud cutter in the trunk of the car. And there was a couple small rust holes. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Probably about the size of a pencil. Probably fit a pencil inside there. So not only does POR make a paint over rust, they make a paste. And you can put it on there, and that's what that is. And it gets as hard as a rock, and it actually drips through, and you can sand it or whatever you want to do, but that's really good stuff. It's easier and better than just trying to cut metal out and weld it back in for a tiny little hole. Gonna clean this up. This will all be painted. Now let's talk about the original reason for the video. There's a new master cylinder. This line coming out of it is I bled it. So when you do that, just make sure that this line here is below the level of your brake fluid. Pump the plunger, and it just goes around and around, and pretty soon you can work the air out of it. Here's the old one. Yep. Look inside there. Yeah, that's supposed to be clean. Now there was a retention spring in there and a big washer. I removed that just so I could get a look inside there. Yeah, And there's quite a bit of rust in here. This plug is from the new one. I didn't like the way it fit on the new one, but let's see. Sorry. But if we take that sort of clean towel, you see that rust in there? See them chunks? That is no good. So we may end up doing a complete brake line flush, probably a replacement, but yeah, not today. Today we just want to get the new master cylinder in, and man, I'm dying here on parts. There's the accelerator. It's got to be detailed a little bit, cleaned up, put back together, painted, put back on the floor. That's where we're to, like Fitzy would say. If you don't know Fitzy's channel, check him out. Awesome sheet metal worker. A lot of great tips there. Stand by, hang out. It's Saturday. Do something. Buy a car. I'll bring you back in for another look when we get a little farther. Hey, it's John. Welcome back. That was a job. That was a job. Master cylinder's in, and now it's just time for a little cleanup. And that was rough, but it's done. It's in. No, that's not hair gel. That's brake fluid. Yeah, have a look. There it is. Everything seems to work normal. I can't push that too much because I'm still waiting on a brake cylinder, wheel cylinder over there. Let me tell you something. Andy Birnbaum, been dealing with him for years. It's like since I got the other car, and their shipping was always good. Sorry. Their shipping was always good. 3-4 days you had it. And about a year ago, 9 months ago, they got a new website. You don't even get an email. Can't look at your past order history. It's, yeah. I ordered the wheel cylinder last Sunday. Here it is, Saturday. Still not here. Still no email confirming that it's even been shipped. So I called them. Oh yeah, should be there like Monday. 8 days from Massachusetts. I could have drove there and got it. But I'm gonna call this video done. It's getting a little long in the tooth, and I'm crabby. So all that, still can't test the brakes till I get the wheel cylinder. Let's hope it's the right one. We got 4 choices. Thanks for hanging out. Like, share, tell your mom, tell your dad, play it on your TV. Thanks, guys.